Students, I am Miranda Hinton and I am a process engineer at Wolfspeed. Today, I would just like to take some time to share with you all my journey and maybe spike the interest of some future engineers. A little bit about myself. I grew up in Clayton, North Carolina with my parents, my two older sisters, and my little brother. And all throughout grade school, I had this love for math and problem solving. Also loved lab experiments and everything that was hands-on. I participated in multiple sports, but the sport that I loved the most was basketball. And my senior year of high school, I was given an academic and athletic scholarship to continue my basketball and academic career at Fayetteville State University. And this is where I majored in chemistry, but I still didn't feel like I was being challenged enough. So I decided to talk with my advisor and say, hey, I'm making these great grades. My GPA is very high, and I'm playing basketball all while doing it. I don't feel challenged enough. I told her my plans of wanting to transfer to NC State University and pursue engineering. And she tried to discourage me. She said not many people get into this program. And I took a leap of faith and I did it anyways. So I applied to NC State for chemical engineering and I got in. My last summer of my college career in May 2020, I was hired as an intern here at Cree. And I was also given the opportunity to work part-time until I received my degree. Cree then offered me a position as a process engineer, and that began upon my graduation. So all I had to do was graduate and I had a job. So through a lot of adversity and doubts and hard work, I graduated back in May with cum laude with a bachelor's of science in chemical engineering. So currently I work on the photolithography team here at Cree. My job is to work with my team to make these tools that we use run better and more efficiently by saving the company money in any way possible. I use this product called Resist to coat wafers. And to give you kind of an idea what that means, think of Resist as syrup and think of the wafers as a pancake. So if you take that pancake and you squirt syrup right in the center of it, and then you spin that pancake around really fast, the syrup is going to spread all the way across the pancake and it's going to cover it evenly. This is what I do with the Resist and the wafers. And what we do with these wafers, once they are coated, you print patterns on them. You also can cut into them, which is called etching. And these will later become electrical devices that will work in cell towers, cell phones, airplanes, even Tesla chargers. It's pretty cool. The qualifications to get a job like this is to have a bachelor's degree or a science degree in engineering. Also, you need to have 2 years of experience in semiconductors and understand what it means to participate in process control and also have some experience with that. This is keeping the tools that we use at the right temperature, the right pressure, and things like that. You should be a team player and have a whatever it takes attitude. Also, being positive, professional, energetic, and having a can-do attitude will get you very far in this career field. There are many times where I have went downstairs to the fab and said, hey, I'm going to do my project. It's going to take me an hour and I'm going to get it done. And it ends up taking my whole 8-hour shift. This is discouraging because it feels like I'm getting nothing done or only one thing done in my whole day. But it's important to be positive because either way, you're getting it done. There are also many people around here in this welcoming atmosphere, and they're willing to help you. I have people on my team that are willing to help, and I also have people on other teams who are willing to help me. I have certain qualities that I feel like are helping me along the way. Although I've only been here for 2 months full time, I have made connections by being organized, using my resources wisely. I ask a lot of questions. I'm hands-on, and I show everyone that I am hardworking and dedicated to learning what I need to know. When you show these types of qualities and that you're willing to learn, that you're taking notes, and that you want to be able to do things on your own, so you ask for help, it makes people want to help you even more. I chose this career path because during my internship, I realized that there aren't many people who look like me. I wanted to be a part of the change. So I worked really hard in school. I made sure I got my degree. I worked really hard during my internship. I made sure I got the job offer, and I began my job, and I wanted to be a part of the change. I am starting with myself to make this change in this type of field, in these STEM fields, where there are not many faces like me, but you got to start somewhere. um, my advice to young engineers or young children who are interested in being engineers is to stay motivated. The coursework, the schoolwork is tough, but you can do it, and don't let anyone discourage you. Also, it is very important to use resources around you. Don't be scared to ask questions. Don't think you're a bother. Everyone was first starting out just like you are. It's okay to ask people questions. It is okay to say, hey, I don't know how to do this. Could you show me? And I'm going to take some notes so you don't have to show me again, and I can do it on my own the next time. That is a very important skill to have. Another piece of advice is to take school seriously. I know you're young and you don't think that what you do in school will matter in the work field, but it does. When you train yourself to be dedicated and to work hard and to challenge yourself, it'll be a lot easier for you to transition to a job that is challenging you every day. And you won't get discouraged. You'll know exactly what to do and how to operate. Lastly, my piece of advice is to make connections. There's no guarantee that your very first job is where you'll be for the rest of your life. That is not how it always goes. You may move to Texas, you may move to California, you may move to New York. And it's important to make these connections everywhere you go, because you can be talking to someone one day and say, hey, I'm interested in moving to Florida and working in this industry. And they say, hey, I used to work there. I can put in a good word for you. Or I know this person. I know how you can get there. So it's very important to use your connections. The last thing that I will say is make sure you work hard in everything that you do. That is a perfect reputation to have, that you are a hard worker, whether you know it all or you don't. If you have a great work ethic, it can help you get to where you need to be. I just want to say thank you for taking the time to listen to me. I hope I spiked the interest in some future engineers, and I hope you all continue to be great and have a great day. Thanks for listening.